It feels like an ice skating ring on my forehead. So that's a beautiful bronzer. Look how natural everything looks. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing well. In today's video, I'm going to do a glam smoky eye makeup tutorial for beginners. Anyone can do this. And I'm going to be using blues and silver on my eye. So let's get started. So if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. Now let's get into the video. So first and foremost, I'm going to prep my skin with the Benefit Professional Pore Primer, which is this one right here. I got this one. Camera doesn't want to focus. It is very mattifying. Just gonna do it here around the nose and forehead and around the mouth area. It feels like an ice skating ring on my forehead. Now I wanna go with this beautiful Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. And mine is in the shade 1 Fair. And this is going to give us the nice, beautiful glowiness on our skin. So we're just gonna apply it to the high points of our face and kind of blend it in with the fingers. Oh, look how nice and glowy this foundation, this primer is. Anyways, now I'm gonna go in with another Charlotte Tilbury. This is the foundation, the Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 2 Natural. And it comes with a pump, of course. One pump. I think that's all we need. Could be too much. You see? Oh, so refreshing. So I'm gonna go today with the Rare Beauty foundation brush and kind of blend everything together into the skin. I know this is a eye makeup tutorial and I could have had my base done already, but when I watch YouTube videos, I really enjoy watching people applying their complexion products like foundation, bronzer, concealer. I don't know, I really enjoy that. So make sure to comment down below and let me know if you guys enjoy watching the full application of the complexion products like foundation, concealer, bronzer, highlighter, and a blush, or do you just like to skip to the eye makeup? I would love to hear from you. So let me know down below, okay? Ooh, look how flawless this is. So once I spread it, then I'm just gonna staple it with the brush. Next, we're gonna go into the BECCA Undereye Brightening Cream. This is just like a nice highlighting, brightening under eye cream that I like to apply it before I apply my concealer. It just gives it that nice extra brightness to the under eye area. For the concealer, I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty concealer, and this is in the shade 170W. So I'm gonna use this, I guess, just in the outer corner right here and the eye area, just to use it as a primer. I'm not gonna use a eyeshadow primer. I'm just gonna use the concealer. I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade 1. It seems like it's all Charlotte Tilbury today for some reason. So I'm just gonna apply it under the eye here. And of course a little bit on the eyelids to set the concealer. I'm using a Moda, this is a blush brush. Bronzer, we're gonna bronze now. I haven't used this in a while. This is the Cream Tarte bronzer, and this is in the shade Breezy. That's what it looks like, and it's a cream product. I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics number 2 brush and just try apply it with this. Let's see here how it looks. Oh, very pigmented. And then we're gonna kind of staple it into the skin with the same brush to give it that nice natural look. Oh, that's beautiful. Look how beautiful it just went into the skin. Let's add a little bit more here. So that's a beautiful bronzer. Look how natural everything looks. Now let's quickly go into a blush, and this is the Milani blush. And this is in the shade Tea Rose. Look at that beautiful rose inside. So I'm gonna use this Mora Royal and Nickel blush brush. This is such a subtle blush. Look how beautiful, like it just, look, gives it such a nice natural look. Not a lot of product comes because it's not needed. And it looks just so beautiful, look. Just very natural looking, you know, not a lot of product fallout or just enough pigment for that nice rosy cheek look. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm gonna go in with the liquid highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Perla, and just highlight the cheeks. I'm gonna use a little bit on my finger and put it over there on the top part of my cheek, and use, ooh, okay, use too much, and use my my Mora Royal and Nickel Pro Glow brush to kind of, I think I used too much there, yeah, to kind of blend it. Now let's get started with the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm gonna start in with a very light brown, and I'm gonna use this Juno & Co palette, and I'm gonna dip into this. This is the Starlit Eyeshadow Siren palette. I'm gonna dip into this brown just to set the eyes with a nice natural skin-like color, and use this as my transition color. Use this, do the same thing on this eye. I'm gonna be using today the Huda Beauty Sapphire Obsession palette. This has a nice selection of blues in here, and what we're gonna do next is go right into this dark blue right here, and I'm gonna put it in the outer corner and then kind of bring it into the crease slowly. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna use this Jeffree Star Morphe brush. This is the JS6 brush. It's more of a pointy fluffy brush. Ooh, let's see how this is gonna look. I'm just gonna keep it in the outer corner here. Ooh, look at that blue. Okay, I'm gonna use the first brush and smudge it in a bit. Okay, so let's make this a little bit more darker here. Kind of bring it into the crease. But I want this to be much darker than this blue, so I'm gonna add a little bit of a black shadow to it and kind of smudge it on top to give it more of that nice dark blue instead of that light blue. So that kind of like intensify that light blue a little bit more. So we're gonna do the same thing on this eye. I'm gonna add this blue in the outer corner here, and now we're gonna add the same thing, a little bit of black. Okay, so now trust the process. We're gonna use a blending brush. I'm gonna use this Crown Pro blending brush and kind of diffuse the sharp ends here. And then you want to diffuse this sharp line. So to do that, I'm going to go back into that nice brown and add it on top over there where the blue ends. And that kind of diffuses this harsh line in this blue shade. Now let's go. We have a couple blues here. I'm thinking, let's see this one, how it looks. Either this one. Ooh, look at that. Or this one. Ooh, I like this one, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this blue, and we're gonna add it in the middle of the eye with the finger, just like this. So we're gonna leave the inner corner open because we're gonna use silver. This is a blue silver smoky eye tutorial. So again, you can use this eyeshadow tutorial with any colors you want. You can use greens, you can use purples and pinks. And this is kind of to give you a guideline on where I apply my eye colors. Beautiful. So for the inner corner, we're gonna go ahead and use this beautiful Tarte palette. And I love this palette because it has this nice silver and nice gold. And this is the Foil Finger Paints Lunar palette. This I don't use as much because you need glitter glue. So I'm gonna go into this foiled one. I'll show you right here how it looks. It's so pretty, look at that. It's like applying foil on your eyelids, and I'm gonna use this in the inner corner here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Now that is beautiful. So with this one, look, I've left the leftover and it's still lots on my hand. With this one, you get another kind of clean brush. So I'm gonna get this fluffy Moda brush and go in here and diffuse and combine those colors together so we don't have any harsh lines. Now, don't worry about this. We're gonna clean it with some concealer. Okay. So if you have gone beyond the point where you came too low with your eyeshadow, you add a little bit of concealer and then you use your sponge and kind of clean it upwards like this. It gives it a nice foxy eye type of look. Now for the bottom lash line, I have this nice pencil by Pixie by Petra, and it's in the shade Slate Gray. It's the Endless Silky Eye Pencil, and it is literally so silky and smooth on your hand. I'll show you. And it's kind of this gray color. It looks kind of black, but it's like a nice dark gray. So I'm going to add this on the bottom lash line like this, and then we're gonna smudge it and add some blue to it. So I like to go with this one because it looks like it has a shift of blue in it. But it's a nice gray. Look how nice it makes the eye. Let's do the same thing on this eye. Now I'm gonna add this blue, the dark blue that we first used, on top of this line, and we're gonna smudge them together. Look how beautiful that looks. And there you have it. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see how everything turned out with the shadows. I think it looks very beautiful. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this blue look. Now, don't go away because we're not done. I will have a small intermission and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Pat McGrath Fetish Eye Mascara. I'm still testing this mascara to see how I really feel about it. I've heard good things about it, so stay tuned and I will be right back. So welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the intermission. I've applied this mascara. Now my thoughts, it does create beautiful lashes, as you can see. I've used this on the top lashes, and I've used my favorite Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara on the bottom lashes. I feel that this is a beautiful mascara. It does lengthen, it does volumize, but if you look at the wand, when you take out the product, look how much product is wasted and stuck to the top of the wand and all over the wand. So I feel like this is very hard to use on the bottom lashes because you can really easily touch the skin and smudge your makeup with it. So it is beautiful. I'd love to use this on the top, and I like to use a thinner wand on the bottom. But yeah, it does what it says, volumizes, lengthens, uses a lot of product though and gets stuck to the wand. So that's one thing I don't like about it, but I'm still happy to have this in my collection. So now that the mascara is done, all we have is lips. Now for lips, I think I'm gonna use a brown lipstick today, and I'm gonna use the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade Another Round, which is this one right here. Let's go ahead and line the lips. So for the lips, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna use this liner. I filled in my lips because you don't want to take away from the smoky eye. And of course, I'm gonna go with one of my favorites. This is the Maybelline lip gloss. This is the lifter gloss with hyaluronic acid. It's the clear one with some shimmers in it, and we're just gonna add a little bit here to kind of tie in the shimmers, silver shimmers there with the lips. And here is the final look. So what do you guys think? I love it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. You guys can see the eyes close up. So I think that the eyes look turned out really, really nice. As you can see, I love the blue and the silver. It's just so beautiful on the eye. I love this type of smoky eye look. Like I said, you can do this type of look with any type of colors you have, not necessarily just blue. You can just use even just browns and just add a little pop of silver in the inner corner. It looks so beautiful. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed this look, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.